Sirens Gate, issue number 2. Do you guys remember when I did the first issue of this book? Because I certainly don't. I just remember looking at the list of things coming out this week, and I'm like, oh yeah, that Sirens Gate, yeah, that book happened. And I thought it was interesting looking, and I was like, I guess I'll give it another shot. But yeah, Sirens Gate, it exists. We have it now, guys. More Sirens Gate. Shannon Mayer is the artist, the writer, and the letterer of this book. I was mixed on the first issue. Like, it was fine enough where I could see how a specific type of person would want to get into this. As it stands, nothing about this book has explicitly sold me on the concept of its existence, but I'm also not disheartened by it existing. It is just there. It is pretty easy. I read this very quick. It is just a simple story where I think at most there maybe is 20 words of dialogue on a page, if even. It is not a lot of dialogue, and that's okay. I'm just glad we have this thing existing. You know? Content forever. So let's get into it. Once again, let's start with this. The artwork is very stylized. It does have a certain painter aesthetic to it, which will put some people off the book. I could definitely see how it's that uncanny valley thing where it might be too much of a certain aesthetic, not for somebody, and it's hard to get into. And the dialogue balloons themselves are very of that area too, where it's trying something a little bit new. It's going to be off-putting to some people, where it kind of takes away from this having a normal feel to it, but it exists nonetheless. We meet Commander Rain in this issue. We saw her in the last one. She's in a wheelchair now, and she is here talking to some doctor who worked on a thing, and it's like her last day at the command center, whatever that looks like, and he's working on some weird like isotope that's a peak inside another world, and we just see that Rain's like, oh, if I'm just gonna touch it. So she touches it, and she gets struck by lightning, and she gets some weird powers that makes her stronger. She's able to walk again, and she burns the dude alive, and then we just cut back to Tara walking out of the cat club, meeting up with Michael, and we also see like somebody's trying to assassinate her. She might have supernatural abilities, but the guy's like, I don't got a clear shot now. She's meeting with somebody. I can't take the shot. Okay, cool. You guys remember last issue where Miss Rose like tried to kiss Tara, and we're all just like, oh, that's sexy and fun. And this one, it goes really quick. Like these last couple of pages here, they go really quick. So Michael just, I guess, explains some stuff where it's like, no, Miss Rose is a human and everything's good, but we're going to go meet some people in a place that maybe you'll get some more information from. They head to Coven Comics. They're going to walk inside a comic book store. And when they get inside, there's a woman there putting some stuff on a shelf, and she's wearing the shortest mini skirt you ever saw with, you know, thigh-high stockings. And you're like, oh, okay, I think I know what I'm reading. I think I get what I'm doing. But this woman, what's her name? They say it in the book somewhere. She can, like, sense people. And she, like, senses their presence, so she senses Michael coming in. So when she falls down, she's like, oh, my hero, you caught me. How nice of you. But she also understands. Her name's Maya. She understands there's something special about Tara. What is special about Tara? Who knows? It could be anything. But you just gotta tell me what you remember with the night of the storm, you know? What happened? It was death was calling her, you know? And we see, like, a flashback to this woman with brunette hair that I'm guessing is Tara, and then something happened to her that gave her like the stark white hair. And I'm like, okay, what mystery are we building up here? There's a huge theme about vampires and werewolves so far, so I'm guessing that's going to play into it, which kind of like draws me away from wanting to see where this goes, because I'm like, that's kind of basic, but okay. Then we see Rain just show up on the street and stab Tara in the stomach, and she's like, oh shit, I did it. You're just immortal after all. And then some weird ninja lady looking for Mortal Kombat just shows up. She's like, I assure you won't be like last time. And then, yeah, lightning shoots out of that crazy girl's hand. So, that's the book. Not anything really happened, but I completely understand how you're more in it for the artwork and a bunch of pretty girls and interesting clothing and one hunky dude. Like, I get that's what we're reading. I know that's what we're reading. I'm not sold on this book yet. I guess I will continue to see how it goes, and I'll play it out for you guys, but this just kind of set up maybe Tara has some weird history or something, and we got a weird telepathic sensory lady who runs a comic book store. And Officer Rain has powers, so Not sold, not against it. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, it's something fun. Maybe. Either way. Books are cool. Content forever, as they say. We'll see what happens. So, that's the book. Sirens Gate, issue number 2. I'm going to give a 6 out of 10. Now, thank you guys for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.